Hello, future viewers. Well, what do we have in front of us today? We didn't really get a sneak peek of the next map. So we could have a little bit of a surprise this time. Great! If you're wondering why I sometimes say great in time with the game, it's to help synchronize my audio editing, get everything with the right timing. Well, I did a couple of things. I used a couple of stat-up items. In particular, I used Protect Milk on Luke, because although he goes to the front lines a bit, he's a little too squishy. I also promoted Natasha under the reasoning that if that does put her out of experience range of the stuff that I'm fighting right now, that's fine. I can just give that experience to people who can benefit more from it. And when things even out, then she'll start getting kills again. Okay, this looks like kind of a fortress. Yeah, he tripped and took a real comedy pratfall and then ran away out of embarrassment. So just to clarify what's happening, we need to get to some docks on the other side of this. You can see the shipping crates over here. But it just so happens that the enemy got in our way first. Well, what exactly is in our way? There's these guys. There's actually quite a few new enemies here. I would expect this from a chapter change, but that's not when it happened, I guess. Also, I thought that sprite was a glitch with that sort of extra little bit on the end of the sword, but no, that's actually intentional. It becomes more clear in the battle animations. We've got these brass loaders again, but this time they are not early game kinda weak enemies. No, they hit pretty hard. Harder than most of the Hell Snipers, except for this one. Because it has a Robin's Arrow. It can attack from 3 tiles away, and hits very hard. But there is a benefit that you've probably figured out already. Whenever an enemy carries a weapon that enemy type usually doesn't, you can be fairly certain that they're gonna drop it. And speaking of carrying unusual weapons, we've got this skeleton, which is somehow not equipped with that nice-looking steel sword, or the medical herb. Although the medical herb is probably there because skeletons using medical herbs seems to be a series tradition for reasons that I do not understand. But it's okay, I like quirks like that. Oh, there's one other thing that I forgot to point out. This fellow here. Master Mage with stats suspiciously similar to Gordon's, who we fought a chapter ago. The main difference being access to Blaze 3 instead of Freeze 2. Blaze 3, in the context of this game, is still fairly dangerous. It's still something like 14 or 15 damage, and that's a pretty big chunk. That's not something that we can easily handle. But this is a good time to describe one of the quirks of the Sword of Haja Game Gear version, because in that game, all of the level 3 spells had the large AoE, the AoE that is normally reserved for the Bolt and Aura spells. And this made the Fire and Freeze mages a bit more interesting and useful, and actually gave you sometimes a decision to make even if you have the level 4 spell. Like, do I do a lot of damage to one target, or do I do something like 15 or 16 damage to maybe 4 targets? That's actually an interesting decision that this game doesn't have because it toned things down again. Oh well. But it's good news for me because I would have some trouble if I had to deal with a large AoE Blaze 3 right about now. Also, that decision that I described would probably not actually happen because, as described before, the Shining Force CD games, both Book 1 and 2, are notoriously stingy with those assassination spells. There's another quirk that this game has about magic that I will describe in a decent amount of detail when the situation comes up. The situation I'm talking about will be Freeze 3, and anyone familiar with this game probably had a reaction when I just said the words Freeze 3 right there. If you didn't have a reaction, don't worry. I promise it's an interesting story, or at least an entertaining story. Well, skeletons are tanky as usual. Oh, okay. So it looks like she can gain at least some decent experience from skeletons, but I'm not gonna push that too hard. Not yet, anyway. May is gonna kinda stay away from things. And so is Slade for the time being. Don't worry, he will have plenty of opportunities to use that healing magic. In fact, I would be surprised if my healing reserves were not tested pretty heavily here. Speaking of healing reserves, I just want to bring a little more attention to last map, wherein my resources were actually pushed really hard. Like, I pretty much ran out of healing magic. And looking back on it, that was very scary. But I didn't even notice it at the time. That's pretty insidious. I have to give the map makers a lot of credit for that one. So, well done. Well, okay. Now that Robin arrow up here, if I'm correct about it being dropped... Oh, that's actually not a good place to stand. I want one tile away. I want to stand one tile further away than that. Anyway, that Robin arrow will be very nice for Graham since he's a bit behind gear-wise. Well, I can't really describe Natasha as tanky anymore. Her defense growth has kind of fallen behind. But I'm not going to complain too much. It doesn't strike me as a huge deal. Alright, that'll be a good target for Chester. Why do you go out of your way to attack Jaha? That doesn't strike me as very tactical, if you ask me. It bothers me a little that one rat fly will fly over here, but the other one won't. Oh, it's... Always feels good for an archer to get an extra point, well, I should say 2 points of attack on a level up. That's a little thing, but it is satisfying to me. And yep, if I stay right there, the Hell Sniper will not be easy for me to attack. I better move Dawn back, and not just because she's about to die. Oh dear. Now we run into the question of, okay, let's take combat about this. Luke is still in range to heal, so there's 2 characters that can solve this problem, if necessary. Actually 3. Grom can use a healing herb. Let's not panic. I have these things for a reason, after all. But you can tell why I was a little scared of that guy. 30 attack is quite a lot at this point in the game. Okay, Chester just gained a level. I'd like to give him some more, but I also don't want to risk getting poisoned here. That would be bad. Especially because this is early in the map. If I get poisoned towards the end of the map, it doesn't matter so much. But I suspect there's quite a few turns ahead of me. By the way, that's a better level up than I expected. It varies from one character to another, but... for a lot of characters, the levels after 10 are pretty lackluster. I think I kind of described that in Book 1 as well, and there were a couple of exceptions there too. So let's move to a better formation and draw out that well-equipped Hell Sniper. I'm sure it'll get another turn soon. Oh, in addition to using Protect Milk on Luke, I also used a Power Wine. I forget if it was on Graham or Chester. Yeah, it was Graham. But I figure, unlike Defense, where it's possible to have enough in this game, like you saw what happened with Jaha, attack power is best when you stack a lot of it on someone. Especially in this game where you've seen how durable enemies are. Oh dear. Well, that was another unexpected move, but I'm okay with it. Honestly, I wouldn't care even if that was a double attack. Now the only thing to worry about is to make sure that I finish it off with someone who has an item slot available, but I'm pretty sure that's just about everyone, so no need to worry too much. Oh, perfect. The arrow goes right to the person I want to have it. Also, I should give that steel sword to Diana. You see, that's the kind of attack... the kind of level up that I was talking about. You don't gain a whole lot of stat points, but just the fact that it was an attack +1 made it worthwhile, I think. So, who has that sword, anyway? Okay, Jaha does. So, one... yeah, that should work. Alright, time to get moving. And might as well heal up. I know I talked about maybe withholding experience, but for healing, it's different. In fact, that should give very good experience because I think it's based on the percentage of the life bar that you heal at a time. Yeah, that bat is very odd. It was in attack range but still didn't move. Okay, no poison. That's good. I'm glad steel swords are not promotion only anymore. Let's see. I can attack the zombie with both of my archers, so it's not too bad. Wait, is she still... I forgot. Alright, let me tell you what happened there. What must have happened was... The thing about stat-up items is that they are random. In this case, they give from 2 to 4. So what probably happened is I promoted her, but then got a bad stat-up item use, so I reset, and then forgot to promote Natasha after that. Oops. Well, I guess that's an even better reason not to have her do... I'm not feeding her kills, is what I'm trying to say. I'm the most articulate YouTuber out there, aren't I? I mean, if you give me a script, I'm not too bad. I still have problems, but I don't have the very worst problems. I'm gonna give that to Chester. Graham is a little overleveled. At worst, I still have a couple of antidotes left. I haven't even used any of them. Alright, good. Right. You need some healing, but fortunately Luke can reach, I think. Alright. That is how far I'm going. Also, I forgot to have Graham equip that new arrow, but that's okay. It didn't actually affect anything. Oh, really? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be able to go up there. I don't know... Wait. The bottom part right here is 30% terrain, and this slows me down. Okay. I should... That doesn't make sense to me, but still, I should maybe pay attention to percentages when they show up. Ooh. 41. That's pretty spicy. That'll be more than enough. Well, I shouldn't say that. There isn't really such thing as more than enough in Book 2. Finally! It found a target juicy enough to go after. So how am I going to deal with that positioning? Well, Graham will, of course, help, so will Chester. So that does... And those two put together should be enough, I think. Yep, plenty. That's not a problem. Normally I'd have Natasha kill that, but no, I'm not gonna do that. In fact, that enemy has kind of dropped off for just about everyone, so I might as well just not delay the rest of my team. That would have no follow-up. And also, Dawn is not in the best shape. So... Oh, okay, you are changing position, are you? I like it when they script particular important characters to do unusual things like that. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to split the party up here. I might as well do that because I'd rather have the priest heal itself than try to cause trouble for us. Now that Hell Sniper is probably gonna go after Slade, and Slade is pretty squishy, but he's not gonna be one shot unless something unlikely happens. Alright, Graham is gonna hang back and weaken enemies rather than kill them, I think. Oh, really? I was wrong. That's something I would expect from Shining Force 1, not Shining Force CD. Usually they prefer to go after squishy characters rather than the hero. Well, let's start dealing with these guys. Okay, that's not bad at all. Okay, sure. I'd rather not do that, because other people need it more. In fact, I might consider farming a little experience from these guys and their self-heals. Alright, what do I actually lose if this Hell Sniper attacks whoever? Not a whole lot. I think I'd rather just surround and kill this guy first. Man, it's taking a while for this guy to get his turn, though. Alright, so let's take a look at this stuff. I want to send someone to get the treasure chest, of course. And maybe lure out this brass loader. So that's gonna be up to Dawn, probably. Is this in carrying anything? Nah. Alright, so I think Dawn and Luke will be able to handle it. I think I'd like Dawn to finish off the archer if possible. Although, how does the defense stack up? 20 versus 32? That doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So if this is a kill, I'll deal with the consequences. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I could give it to Slade, but why? Why would I do that? So it looks like the Master Mage is more or less staying there. And enemies have started moving forward. Okay. I wonder if that's time-based, because that's an interesting development if so. It also means that I'll have to hurry to get that treasure chest. And that's kind of a first. That's not usually something that happens in Shining Force, but I can't say I'm unhappy about it. I think I'll promote the characters at the start of Chapter 3, since that was fairly clearly the right way to do things in Book 1. Granted, Book 1 and Book 2 are not really the same thing. Oh, very nice. That's quite helpful. Nope. Normally I'd be happy about that, but in this case, wouldn't really work out. Alright, I think it's almost time to move forward and get that treasure chest. Yeah, I think I'll send Deanna and Dawn instead of Luke. Or I might even just need to send one person now that the brass loader has moved. Let me double check. Yeah, it's moving that away. Alright, Dawn alone will be good enough. After she gets this kill, because she kind of needs it. Also, both of my healers are kind of far away from the side that I'm going. I wish I had Kanto, that would make this so much easier. But cavalry... The centaurs are already good enough in this game. They don't need to be even better. Well, okay, I wouldn't complain if they were even better, but you get the idea. Oh, okay. Not a bad move outside of context. Hold on for a minute. I'm back. Yep, they're moving to arrive at just about the same time. I may actually have to delay killing at least one of the enemies so that I have the time to get that treasure chest. In retrospect, I should have just sent Natasha over, since it's not like she was going to do anything. That's at least partially my fault. I could go this way, but no backup. Is there anyone level 10 here? Not that I want to level. Alright, so this is fine. It's tempting. It's very tempting, and it doesn't actually change my formation much. So let's do this. Ooh! Well, that's pretty nice. Good job. Nice try, but archers in this game are not as squishy as they were in games previous. I know I've said this before, but I love how menacing they make Pegasus Knights look in this game. And in Shining Force in general. Well, the Pegasus Knights that the enemy gets, anyway. Wait, what's her inventory? Okay, I know I checked that before, but I got nervous again. Oh, good move. Not bad at all. I'm gonna have to charge forward to get the kind of damage that I want out there. Or maybe I won't. Maybe it'll just do that job for me. Well... should I start worrying about Shining Force formation at this point? That's kind of some distance. Not quite, but soon. It feels a little wasteful to use healing resource right now. I probably said that wrong. When I'm about to face Blaze 3, and I'm gonna need a lot of healing, possibly. But at the same time, I don't want to be... Oh. Well, okay. I don't want to go into that fight with half health, either. Should I give it to him? I mean, I don't see why not. That's, without a doubt, in attack range, so I'm gonna see if I can pull the others first. Looks like the answer to that one is not really no. That is disappointing. Well, at least I had time to open the chest and check what was inside there. Alright, I'm not looking forward to this. I need to make sure that I have follow-up. Always, always. That's a very dangerous formation I'm using right now. I'm gambling that Chester will be able to move before the Master Mage does. The good news is that the pull worked correctly. And this seems like a good time to use Heal 2, because breaking formation would not be good. It would have side effects. If Chester draws Blaze 3, that's fine. He can survive it, and then I'll be able to sort of pile on the enemies. Pile onto them, not pile the enemies onto me. That would be weird. Yeah, that's not amazing. I guess there's some stronger random factors here. But getting rid of the priest quickly seems like it'll be helpful. Ooh, wow. This is definitely ahead of what I'm probably supposed to have compared to their defense. Whoa, no. No, no. That's not so great. What? No? You're not moving? What? Say what? I guess I'll just shift my formation forward now. And hope that I don't get really unlucky. Well, it doesn't... I wouldn't even have to be really unlucky with the turn order, though. Because the Master Mage's turn could come between a lot of different characters and still allow a multi-target, which I don't want. That would be unfortunate. But I think I can work around the whole thing and not give the enemy a chance. Wow, really? What? They were introduced on this map and I'm still getting an experience drop-off. That is not friendly. That is downright hostile. Alright, yeah, that's one of the better level ups. But still, at this rate, I might need to promote soon. Oh, I forgot to heal someone who should be healed. So Jaha will have to stay where he is, and the Master Mage will... This is fine, actually. He can still take a freeze, or not a freeze 2, a blaze 3 after that. Provided that's not a magic crit. Now, in the Game Gear version, he would have cast Blaze 3 no question, because it would have hit at least 3 characters, like so. You better back off. This is good, though. I like this. That was a nice little flank. So it turns out I never gave that Master Mage the chance to cast the spell that I spent so much time talking about. That brings back Shining Force 1 memories. Oh, we've just confirmed that he's still alive. I mean, they like to say that a lot, but... Okay then, we didn't see a boat anywhere around here, but no worries. Okay. Oh, so this is kind of a two-stage battle. The dock is so big and there's so many enemies here. This is probably the end of the chapter battle because picking up the narrative where we set sail to the next part of the game, if that's not a good transition, I don't know what is. We got Archknights, and this one is... I do not understand. You could just have it drop its equipped power spear. But anyway, we get a power spear, which is great. We have a master mage. Fine. Very high health, but we're used to that. We're used to skeletons using medical herbs, and they actually have a lot of healing in this formation. They have quite a bit of healing. Okay. That's fine. We can deal with that too. And alright, so that's our... We got treasure chests. So that's our sneak preview of this map. Looks like it could be fun. Although the map design itself, let's think about that. We're going this way. A large group of enemies. Yeah. So we've been fighting enemies something like 2 or 3 at a time a lot, and this map is going to change things up. And that seems like a good halfway point thing. So yeah, there's... What can I say? There's a lot of things about this game that I like. But we'll actually dive into that stuff next time. Yep, I mean this video is already kinda long. See you later, everyone. Bye.